Hi guys, this is Stephen Hawkins on NASA.
And this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
I am ready for the event.
CBS Interactive, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
You really have some balls, Scott Kelly, pretending to be on the ISS. Just like your brother, Mark, pushing gun control with his sellout wife Gabby Giffords. Bunch of frauds, puppets and deceivers.
We are ready, sir. We hear you.
I guess lying and selling outruns in the family.
Commander, you are studying how weightlessness affects vision. I find that really fascinating. What have you learned?
Nothing.
Well, there are some negative effects of living in this microgravity environment. You know, due to the microgravity, also effects due to radiation, and there's effects on our immune system, bone loss, muscle loss, things like that. And one of them is vision. As far as what we've learned so far from this flight and some of the experiments that we've done, I'm not too sure. The scientists on the ground need to look at all the data that we get throughout the whole mission, and then they analyze it and they write papers, and the papers are peer-reviewed and published, and that's a very long process. I know as far as like my symptoms of my vision, as far as that's concerned, even though I had some like structural changes last time in my eyes, just subjectively, my vision seems unchanged from when I launched.
You have got to be shitting me, Scott. You are not on the ISS, dirtbag. People have woken up to NASA. Your time has come. Truth bombers will have your head, Scott. They are coming for you.
That's really interesting. The other thing that I think a lot of people would find interesting, sir, is that you gave yourself a flu shot a couple of weeks ago. Given that the space station is a very sterile environment, and all of you guys presumably are pretty healthy, why do you need a flu shot in space?
Oh my fucking god. You even push the vaccine agenda in this fake bullshit. Why am I not surprised? May I say more, folks? I feel like puking.
Well, the flu shot was really just a way to test our immune system. It wasn't to protect me from the flu. I had the same flu shot. It was actually last year's flu shot. The flu shot, the serum formula changes every year based on what the projected strain of the flu is, I guess. And so both myself and my brother had the last year's flu shot. And then we both had last year's flu shot again recently to see how our immune system responds, and to compare my brother, who is genetically very similar to me, but on the ground, how that compares to mine and my immune response in space. So flu shot was really just to as a mechanism to study the science of the immune system, and not to protect me from the flu. Now, we could get the flu up here if someone brought us the flu, but we try to protect against that.
You piece of crap. You are unbelievable. People are waking up. Go tell your Freemason brothers.
You're going to be in space for close to a year, sir, and one of your research projects is keeping a journal to chart your moods and your general impressions. Without giving us any secrets or any private moments, what have you noticed in the changes in your mood or behavior? Anything interesting?
I was pretty lucky that I lived up here before, and so I knew what to expect. I expected that this would seem like a long time, because last time I was up here for 159 days, and now I've been up here for I think 189 with about that ahead of me, or a little less than that ahead of me. So, I did expect that, I would have a feeling, a little bit of fatigue from the duration, from the fact that you're always at work. You can't go outside. You're always on a very, pretty stringent schedule.
Just wait till you see the comments to your bullshit video, Scott. NASA will no doubt disable the comments to it as well, so you better read them before they shut it down.
We saw another picture that you tweeted earlier, the storm that we're expecting here on the east coast of the United States. And obviously you can see that from space. I'm just wondering, and there we see that image there. It's pretty cool. Does it move very quickly across from your vantage?
6 miles an hour, and we're moving 17,500 miles an hour. So even if it was moving much faster, fast storm speed.
So, sir, before we let you go, when you were a kid learning about Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin or Scott Carpenter, how did you see them?
Oh, here we go, with the astronauts our heroes, brainwashing bullshit.
Well, I looked to them as heroes, very accomplished,
Fakers.
astronauts, pilots, test pilots.
They're not
so I
even,
was very
they're fakers.
impressed with them and what they did and what they had accomplished. So, I was impressed, obviously.
You have got to be shitting me, Scott. That was cringeworthy. You really don't sound too sure of yourself there. Why are you stuttering so much? That was the fakest response I've seen from you yet. You could not even answer with a straight face. Is it because you know they are frauds?
Here's the last dorky question I'm going to ask you, sir. Do you ever get tired of doing flips up there?
Yes, do you ever get tired of doing flippity flips?
Not really. I don't get tired of it. You definitely get better at
Whoa.
it. The longer you're up here, to where you can.
Great
And
point,
I can do them, even much faster and do a lot of them. So you definitely get like Olympic caliber flip technique after you've been up here for a long time.
That is really cool. We love it. Also notice you're wearing a bison belt. I think it's a bison belt, which they call it sort of a last resort belt. I have one of those. If you're wearing it up in space, it must be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just I don't even know what brand it is. It's just kind of a convenient thing. Obviously, no use for this little carabiner type device on the front up here because maybe if we were an EVA, I could use it. Put a tether on here.
All right, guys.
All right, Commander Scott Kelly, thank you so.
Are you guys starting to see what people fucking hate NASA? They are nothing but Freemason psychopaths lying to you every day.
Thank you, CBS Interactive. Station, please.
All right, guys. Later. Like and subscribe to my channel. XCon TV. I got 7 The Truth Will Free You. And Dr. YouTube. Timothy Tucker. Later, guys.